Hello everybody, my name is Xaphan, and welcome back to some more Everlasting Summer. In the last episode, we got into a food fight with Ilyana, cause she sucks, and then some pedophilic things happened, which I really didn't like, but you know what, it's that sort of stuff which really makes people apparently like to watch these videos. Jesus fucking Christ, what is wrong with you people? Okay, well, here we go, back into it. Dinner was over and the pioneers started to disperse. What will you wear for the ball? I asked Shuriken Electronic. We don't have anything special to wear. We'll go as we are, bruh. He indicated his pioneer uniform. They don't seem to care about their appearance at all. Well, why should I care then? Wearing my winter clothes isn't an option, so I'll just go like this. When does it start? After 9 o'clock, bruh. Got it. Nice. I left the canteen and deeply inhaled the fresh evening air. I remembered those rare dances I used to go to at school. Hesitation, insecurity, and even fear. I couldn't dance. I didn't know how to react if someone had invited me. I wouldn't dare to invite someone myself. All in all, I felt pretty uncomfortable about it. And it was even more unpleasant to watch others having fun. It wasn't envy. More like it was a disconcerting feeling that people were able to enjoy something so odd for me. I thought there was still lots of time till the ball so I could sleep a little to be fresh in the evening. Ah, well this is a nice little look. With the evening light glaring into the room and the alien man on the wall. Entering the camp leader's cabin, I flopped onto the bed instantly and shut my eyes. Oh, sleepy time! Eh? Time pass? Strangely enough, I got up right on time without an alarm. The clock was showing 9. Such a rare thing to happen. I felt sluggish, though. Probably it wasn't the best idea to sleep during the day after all. I'm going to see Alisa instead of the dance, so it's time then. After a few minutes later, I approached the stage. Maybe it was a bad idea accepting her offer. Just talking to Alisa means danger. On the other hand, I wasn't eager to go to the dance either. What can I do there? I'd only disgrace myself. No, I'm better off listening to Alisa play the guitar. Coming closer, I saw a person sitting on the edge of the stage with her legs dangling. So you came after all? Alisa put the guitar aside and jumped on the ground. There was even a trace of joy on her face for a moment. Playing for someone is surely more interesting than being alone. As you can see. What are we going to do? What do you mean, what? I'm asking you. Well, you wanted... I got a sudden idea that this situation is one of our usual pranks and I should never have expected to hear any guitar songs. I'm going to bed, bye. I turned around and waved a hand intentionally slowly. Hey! Alisa grabbed my sleeve. What? Don't you want to listen? Listen to what? You yourself don't know what you're going to do. Of course I know! She took the guitar and hit the strings with a plectrum a couple of times. Sit next to me. Oh god, okay. I didn't object and in a moment I was sitting by her side. It's better this way. Miss the dance, leave now, and then what should I do? The role of a stranger was more suitable for a passive observer and not the eager seeker of answers, but I wanted to be so badly. So, I'll show you how to play this song now. Just like that, right away. What do you mean, right away? I haven't held a guitar for a long time. She could probably guess how long it had been since I'd held one. My skills were enough to make a cat laugh. It's not difficult. I threw an intense look at Alisa. It distinctly seems to me now that she can't just express her feelings. She could lose her strange self-control for a moment, and I'd get to see a casual, even funny and friendly girl. And then when her self-confidence and impudence turned back on, it was bitchness and as usual. And which one is real? Hey! What? Stop daydreaming. Oh, yeah, right, sorry. So what are you watching? Oh, okay, whatever that... Wait, what? What? I need a... Oh, God, back. So, are you watching? Oh, okay, yep. I am. What is the song? The one I played this morning, of course. Oh, okay, I'm listening. Alisa made up her mind and started to play. Do I get to listen? That's it! Did you get everything? I may have understood it, but I probably won't be able to replicate it. How shall I put it? It's okay, practice makes perfect. She is undoubtedly right on this point, but I've had problems with practice all my life. Well... Oh! She looked shocked at the sight of this giant guitar in my hands. I took the guitar from Alisa and tried to play the first chord. It was hard, as if my fingers were tied in a knot, and didn't want to be in the right place. I used to be better before, but now... I wouldn't even be able to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Well? Wait a moment. Looks like you won't be a rock hero. She laughed kindly. It may be better this way. I hissed, vainly trying to remember the order of strings to press. Well... The guitar started to make devilish sounds resembling the groans of a wounded dinosaur. My left hand fingers constantly missed the right frets and my right hand didn't strike the rhythm. Let's call that progressive rock. Progressive? Well, give it back! She took the guitar when it sounded completely different in her hands. I felt embarrassed by my clumsiness for a moment. Alisa's skill may not be on the level of a professional guitarist, but nevertheless she played simple things like this with confidence. She must have had a lot of practice. Did you get it this time? She finished and offered me the guitar. Well... I did better the second time, but it was still a long way from Alisa's level. Or from any decently adequate level. I was aware of how totally worthless I was compared to her. It seemed so simple. Just play a song with 3 chords. Oh, that was it. The tune is too simple, though. I put the guitar aside. Alisa was lost in the thought for a moment. Even a preschool kid could play it better. Thanks. I tried. So I noticed. She might be trying to demonstrate her evident superiority at playing the guitar. It's not like everyone can be a musician. Not really. Alisa looked up at the sky. Though, you can't be one, that's for sure. Why is that? You should have heard yourself. I started to regret coming here. Well, don't mind me. What does Alisa need to do this? It's obvious that I'm a horrible guitarist, obviously, but if I had some practice. So, will you practice? I don't know, maybe I will. The guitar was the least of my problems, so I'm stuck in a strange world I can't escape. That's more important than a stupid argument with Alisa. I suddenly felt an annoying self-pity, apathy, and urge to leave this place, to forget this evening. Those feelings left a nasty impression and a burning desire to do or say something stupid. As if it would change anything. What? Me learning the guitar. You surely couldn't. You'd strum the guitar for a couple of days and give it up. Alisa's words pierced my heart. Oh god, what are you doing, man? You're just gonna fucking make her through. You know what? Oh, well, should she know? Is it any of her concern of hers? Am I reacting this way just because it's true and that it's Alisa who spoke the truth? You can't know how to do everything. Probably not. But you should be able to at least do something. So, are you saying that I can't do anything? How should I know? You know, I what? Should I tell her about my computer skills? Or about the books I've read and movies I've watched? Oh, well, this is a pointless conversation. That goes without saying. You're only concerned with having fun. And you do nothing but whine. Forget it. I jumped down from the stage and walked away from the concert area. Go then! I heard Alisa yelling to me. I'm already going, I hissed. The path led me back to the square. Hey! 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 Yo! There was Slavia in the center of it, sweeping the area. Oh god, she came closer. Oh, Semyon, hi. I thought everyone was already asleep. No, what are you doing?
Cleaning up after the ball. Why didn't you come?
Just,
And where have you been?
I hadn't slightest intention of telling Slavia how I embarrassed myself on a stage with a guitar in front of Alisa, while the whole camp was having fun at the square. I took a walk.
Okay, but you should have come. It was fun.
Glad you enjoyed yourself. I've been sweating like a pig today because of worries or just the hot night. Hey, do you know where I can have a bath?
Certainly, go straight, then a bit to the left by the path, then to the right, and there will be a bathhouse. Should I accompany you?
No, I'll find it myself. I totally didn't want to burden her more.
Oh, nighttime path! Nighttime path!
I walked along the forest path in the direction Slavia showed. My whole body was itching. How didn't I notice it before? And more importantly, what else hadn't I noticed? If things kept going on like this, I'll have to stay in this world forever. I shivered at the thought. Probably at the idea that I didn't feel any terror, or even just fear. Just like it's all the natural flow of things. I could see a bathhouse behind the trees. And why do the pioneers have baths here? Olga had said something about repairs to the showers, though. No reason to worry about it now.
Oh, bath time!
There were soap and clean towels, so I quickly washed myself, went outside, and breathed in a chest full of fresh night air. It's so wonderful that physical cleanliness brings spiritual cleanliness. All of my problems, if not went away, then at least became less important. It's like the water washed away not only dirt from the body, but also the anxiety from my mind. I'm very philosophical. I suddenly started yawning, and so I headed back to the leader's cabin, rubbing my eyes.
Hey, it was hair! She's here, she's over here!
I didn't take even a few steps before Alisa jumped out from the bushes.
You! What are you doing here?
I was just washing myself. She came to her senses and spoke again.
And?
And what?
How should I know?
Then why do you speak if you don't know? All my peace of mind vanished in a moment, only the irritation and the weariness remained. Okay, well, if you don't mind.
Wait!
Now what?
If back there on the stage you thought that, well, I didn't want to offend you or anything.
It's okay, I'm not offended. I just can't play the guitar, nothing special. A lot of people can't. I felt that there were obvious signs of irritation in my voice, but I couldn't do anything about it. I wanted to say everything to her face right here, right now.
Exactly, you can't!
Alisa obviously restrained herself from laughing. Oh, I've already had enough of you. She totally drove me out of my wits at that moment. In another second I would have started to yell at her. Or worse.
Wait!
Would you just leave me alone? Alisa followed me but didn't try to stop me.
I really didn't want to offend.
Some invisible power made me turn around. Okay. Can I go now?
Yes, of course.
In the moonlight, Alisa looked very beautiful with a brief guilty expression on her face. If she could only keep her mouth shut.
What are you smirking at?
Although, nothing, I just thought that if only you were a little bit more polite.
Then what?
I shouldn't say such things. People could get ideas depending on their intellectual abilities. Then nothing.
You should finish what you started.
There's nothing to finish. I'm very tired and I'm gonna go to sleep.
Stop right there!
Don't make me run away from you.
As if you could.
She may be right. I'm already exhausted from this day and naturally I had no intention of running after a bath.
So what?
What? If only I could be more polite, then what? Try it and you'll see.
Why should I do anything for a fool like you?
Then don't try. What does it have to do with me? I sighed and dragged myself to the square.
What about you then?
What? I replied without turning to her.
Well, if I would, then you.
I don't know what are you talking about? But let's think that I would if it is easier for you.
Moron!
Alisa yelled at me and headed to the bathhouse. The square shined with the cleanness of a German road, which were washed away with shampoo, or so people said. That's Slavia for you. And I just argued with Alisa and nothing else. What for? As if it was really necessary, and her behavior. In any other situation, I would have surely said that Alisa likes me and just hides it behind her rudeness. Yes, she does! That's not important right now, though. Relationships, love, anything. Maybe she isn't even a human. And what if she was a human and all this was happening in the real world? I drove those thoughts away and headed to the leader's cabin. Tiredness had overwhelmed me. It was like an invisible obstacle stopped me in the front door. Olga certainly would like to know where I was and why I missed the dance. I'll get a full interrogation for sure. Counting the absence of Alisa at the dance too, it wouldn't be hard to guess that we skipped it together. On the other hand, should I even tell her that instead of going to dance, Alisa practiced guitar, playing the guitar, and I just went along with the flow? Nothing special, actually. Doesn't really matter why I left, so... At the same time, I thought it could be better to keep silent. Well, I'll decide on the spot. I sighed and pulled the door handle. Oh! Woo! 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 Olga was already waiting for me, wearing a dress.
So, Semyon, where have you been?
Boobs. Tell her you've been with Alisa. To tell the truth, I was at the stage with Alisa.
And what did you do there?
Played the guitar.
Okay, that's not important. Why didn't you come to the ball?
Well, frankly speaking, I don't like dancing.
So what? That was a camp public event, which means every pioneer had to attend.
She looked at me intently.
You could just sit somewhere quietly.
I'm sorry. I sighed.
Okay.
The leader softened.
Go to bed, quickly.
The storm had passed. That wasn't much of a storm. That was like maybe 2 drops of rain, if that. I tossed and turned but couldn't sleep. My head was full of thoughts about music, guitars, and Alisa. I wonder, could I become a professional musician? And do I even want to be one? Why should I want to? It certainly didn't, it certainly would be pretty fun, but nothing else. Or is Alisa the reason? She really is like an energy vampire, sucking all your juices. It's not the only juices she may be sucking later on. My eyes started to close and I fell asleep for a moment after. Oh? Is it the end of day? Is it day 4? It is. Oh, it is day 4, my little lovelies. Yes, it is. Nice. Oh, okay. Okay, I want to keep going. I want to see where this leads. I was going to end it there, but I want to see where this is leading. I woke up with a hellish ringing inside my head. The ringing seemed to be coming from the depths of my consciousness. God, that was fucking dramatic. But after I came to my senses, I realized that the cause of this ringing is my alarm clock. Strange, where did it come from? Why is it standing near my bed? It was 7:30, according to the clock. Olga had already left and there was nobody to force me to go to lineup. Thus I can sleep a bit more. I closed my eyes, but it seems like my consciousness had already had its coffee and was ready for a long, productive day. I need to get up. I should plan my day out. After all, I needed to at least find out something today. But still, nothing came to my head. Fine, I need to wake up completely and wash myself. Hey! On my way to wash stands, I met Xenia. What got you up so early? Anything wrong with being up early? She looked at me as if I had insulted her. No, nothing. Just, curious. None of your business! Gosh, Xenia isn't very sympathetic even when she's in a good mood, but today she just looked furious. The cold water perked me up, the fog in my head dissipated, and my thoughts started arranging themselves. Curiously, I started to worry about finding a good place in the canteen, more than about finding answers. I brushed my teeth and was going to leave, when a quiet sound wafted past my ears. It's probably a squirrel, or some other animal. I heard another sound, this time a bit farther. I walked 10 meters along the path, searching for the source. Nobody, just the morning forest. Oh, fuck me. Okay. I'm gonna leave this here, because I know some shit's gonna go down. So, everyone, remember to like, subscribe, comment, click on that notification button. I'll see all of you beautiful people in the next video. Bye-bye.